We're back now at 7:46 with a consumer alert. An estimated 20 million Americans have iPhones and iPads using service by AT&T. Well, now a class action lawsuit claims many of them are being routinely overcharged. NBC senior investigative correspondent Lisa Myers has details. Lisa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Meredith. After hearing a lot of complaints, lawyers say they spent $80,000 testing several devices using different carriers over a period of months, including 4 iPhones and iPads. They say they found that AT&T systematically overstated the amount of data used on virtually every transaction. That can add up to overcharges for millions of consumers. Whenever you check a website, download an app, or play a game, you use data, and it's counted against your monthly data limit. Lisa and Mike Stewart, a 4 iPhone family, chose the smallest AT&T data plan for Mike because he doesn't use his phone much.
Look at the bills that Mike charges.
Within days, he was surprised to find he'd exceeded his limit, generating an overcharge.
$15 additional charge.
Even more surprising, what some call phantom charges.
There's unusual activity on the bill in the middle of the night when we're all sleeping. They're data charges.
The class action lawsuit accuses AT&T of systematically overcharging customers.
Well, it's like a rigged gas pump, where when you go to the gasoline station and you ask for a gallon of gas, you only get 9/10.
We asked John Davis, a computer engineer who isn't involved in the lawsuit, to show us how much data is downloaded when you click on various sites.
Click on MSNBC. It's a good deal larger than the Google website.
And most news sites are going to be larger, are they not, in terms of data usage?
Yes, they will be.
Oh, Charlie!
Click on a YouTube video, and it uses even more data. For this lawsuit, the lawyers say they hired an independent computer firm to precisely measure every time the test iPhones and iPads used data in some way, and then compared it with the bill from AT&T. They say they found that AT&T systematically overstated data usage by 7 to 14%, sometimes as much as 300%. Did you find overcharges on every single transaction?
Yes, every single one.
Did you ever find an instance where the discrepancy worked to the benefit of the customer?
Never. Always an overcharge, never an undercharge.
To test for those phantom charges, the lawsuit says the engineer bought a new iPhone, disabled everything that might trigger data usage, and let the phone sit for 10 days, on but untouched. When the bill came in, there were charges for 35 different transactions.
It's just like someone just coming in and stealing those minutes away from you. They're just robbing the time from your plan.
AT&T says the allegations are without merit and reflect a misunderstanding of how data is consumed and billed. For example, the company says some apps have software that runs in the background or is automatically updated, which may use data the consumer isn't aware of. Now, the lawyers acknowledge that the extra money this may be costing each customer is small, perhaps $10 to $15 a month. But they argue that with 20 million iPhone and iPad customers, that's big money for AT&T. Now, the company says most customers do not incur charges for exceeding their limits. Meredith.
Lisa Myers, thank you very much.